go plowing through this. You never know how deep it is, even on the sides. It's still going. There has rarely been a time when I've been contemplating stopping at a shelter or going forward more miles, even if it's just a couple, that I have not been glad that I decided to stop, because you never know what's ahead of you. This morning has been very, very tough. Fun. I've enjoyed the rock climbs, but they're tough, and I would have hated to have to do this yesterday after the slow hike I had to that shelter I stopped at. So just something to think about. I don't think videos really ever capture the steepness. This is what I just came up. How beautiful. Some people have gone up that way. Not sure. I went up the crevice on the last one. Looks like people have been going up on the side of this one. I think I might go up the crevice again this time. kind of tricky. I had to get in the water. I couldn't boulder hop. Some are boulder hopping. Hello. Today was a day. I did 8.8 into Franconia Notch. I made a mistake about a shelter I thought was there, so I went from Eliza Brook Shelter to Franconia Notch to the Flume Visitor Center, where I called a shuttle to take me to the White Mountain Hotel. The White Mountain Hotel was not the hotel that I stayed at in 2016. This one is further away from anything, really. There's nothing close by to eat. And to top it all off, when I asked them about my package, they said, oh, well, if you sent it here to the street address, then it went back to the post office, because we don't accept them here. And they only hold it for one day, and then they will return it back to the sender's address. So, believe it or not, you would be so proud of me. I held my cool today. I didn't blow up at anybody. I didn't have any meltdowns. And I did not have any lunch today. I ate oatmeal and a honey bun for breakfast. Later, I had a honey bun for a snack. Then I had a Snickers. And I had some gummy fruits. And then I never got around to eating my lunch. Today was so intense. It was just, it's not like it was hard climbs, okay? It was a bunch of rocks and a bunch of mud puddles and a bunch of roots. It was like rocky puds, pointless ups and downs. But it was all the while going up. But anytime there are these rock puds, you've got to hoist yourself up, either by pulling on roots beside the rock slab, or trees, or, finding a crevice to hold on to and pull yourself up. And it was exhausting. Going down, well, throughout the whole day, it was mentally exhausting, because you're constantly, it's like a puzzle. You're constantly having to figure out which is the best way to go up. Where is the best place to put my foot? What do I hold on to? Do I hold on to this rock crevice or this ledge, or do I try to hold on to the tree and pull myself up? And then when you're going down, you're constantly having to either step on rocks or step between rocks, and it was just a very long day. I think probably I was doing around 1 mile an hour or less than 1 mile an hour, and that's why your mileage goes down when you go through the whites. It's just so tedious. So I got to the Flume Visitor Center. I asked the ladies in there if they had a recommended shuttle driver. I got the shuttle driver. She was very prompt, and she was only going to charge me $7 to take me to the White Motel. She was so prompt, and I was so grateful, because there are some shuttles that would charge you $24, that I paid her $10. And she dropped me off here. Then I found out about my package. And so I went round and around with the guys who own the motel, and they helped me find out which post office it went to. In the meantime, I had to call Bud and get the tracking, and he's the one that told me where it was delivered, and then the guys helped me figure out which post office it was, because I think it's Woodstock and Lincoln, and they're very close. So I had to walk about 1.5 miles to the post office, and it was nearing, I guess I got to the motel at around 3, and got here, checked in, went back, asked for my box, found out about my box. Anyway, I think I probably left here at around 3:30, and it took me about 30 minutes to walk to the post office. So it was still there. I called before I walked to go pick it up. And I went to the price chopper. I was really hungry. My head was foggy. And I was going to do laundry because they don't do laundry here. So I finally got to the laundromat, and there is no restroom there to change into my rain gear so that I can wash what I have on. By that time, it was probably around, I don't know, 4:30 maybe, and I decided to just come on back. The ladies in the laundromat suggest I go into the Family Dollar and change. Okay, so I come out in my rain gear, which is a rain jacket and a rain skirt. And I mean, if I were to do that, I mean, wouldn't that look kind of weird, me doing that in the Family Dollar? I would think so. So I just decided I'm not going to do laundry. I'll do it when I get to the hostel tomorrow, which is a whole other story. So anyway, at the price chopper, I knew from Manchester, when I went in the price chopper there, that they have their deli meals packaged up after the deli has closed, and you can buy those for between $6 and $8. So I bought a meal at the price chopper that was, I don't know, $6.99. It was pot roast, mashed potatoes, carrots, and corn, I think. And, well, the first thing I did when I got back here was take a shower. And thankfully, my sleeping clothes are not too dirty, and my hiking clothes are not too dirty. However, I'd bought a ginger ale at the price chopper, and I put it in my side pocket of my backpack, which I took so that I could carry everything easily, my laundry and my mail drop. And I thought it would be nice to take a drink when I was walking back, but it had bounced around a lot when it was in my side pocket. So when I went to take a drink, it spewed all over my clothes. So I have ginger ale on my hiking clothes, and I also washed my backpack. That took a while. I got some antibacterial hand soap at the price chopper to use to wash it, hoping it would get that terrible smell out of there. And so I washed and rinsed probably about 3 times, maybe the rinse maybe 4 times. It's hanging in there drying. So we got a tropical storm / hurricane coming up the East Coast, and it's supposed to bring rain to this area tomorrow and Saturday. So the reason I'm at the hotel tonight is because I had to pick up my box. This is where I sent my mail drop. I'd only intended to be here for one night. And this shelter that I thought was going to be just a couple of miles from the road wasn't there. I don't know if I got bounced into another timeline or something, but that shelter does not exist. Today I realized, where's that shelter that I thought I was going to stop at? No, it wasn't there. So that's why I'm at the hotel tonight, and why I didn't go straight to the hostel. Tomorrow, which is Friday, I'm going to the hostel, and I'm going to be there Friday and Saturday. You know, the weathermen never really know, but they're saying that it's supposed to rain Friday and Saturday, and they were saying 2 to 6 inches. With the way things go for me, there's probably going to barely be a sprinkle, and I will be taking a double zero for nothing. However, if it does rain, I don't want to be in the White Mountains. It has been cold at night and in the morning, and with the rain, it could get really cold and wet don't mix. That means there's a possibility of hypothermia. So, and the river crossings, that means not only if it rains a lot will these streams be what's that word? I'm so tired. Swollen. The rivers will be swollen. You know what I mean. Why can't I think of that word? When there's excess water in there. Swollen is one of the words, but that's not the word I want to use. Anyway, and so much of the trail lately has been so boggy. If that had lots of water going into it, then probably the bog boards would be underwater. And if you were to step in the mud, and not see the boards, some of that mud, I've heard, is like 3 feet deep. That could be kind of scary. So I just don't want to be in the White Mountains when we're having flooding rains. It's already wet and muddy, and I just don't remember this from 2016. Today was very beautiful. I thoroughly enjoyed the hike. I enjoy the rock scrambles and the puzzle of it all. That's fun for me. And it wasn't too physically hard. It was tedious and tiring, but it's not like doing an all-morning climb or anything like that. So, I'm very tired. I know I'm repeating myself, but I want to get this video edited, and then I'm going to go to bed because the people from the hostel only pick up at certain times from the trail and from the visitor center, and they have set times when they go to pick up people. So I contacted them and asked them when they made one of their runs if they could swing by the hotel because it's on the way back to their hostel. And they graciously agreed to pick me up here when they do their 7:30 run. So I'll be leaving here early to go to the hostel. But man, is this bed soft. It was like sitting on a cloud. I can't believe how soft this bed is. I don't think no. Okay, there was one other time when I had a bed where I felt like I was on a cloud, and that was at Rabbit's house. I even asked her what kind of mattress she had. I don't remember what it was, but whew, I think I'm going to sleep well tonight. So, I guess I'm going to sign out for now. I'll see you later.